Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Boom!
And his
Kick
kick
off,
is good
man.
to make
My
it
last 2
7-0
minutes.
KC.
I'm not cool.
The long
No,
touchdown pass gets him 6
we are
on a
winning
very,
streak.
very tidy two-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown,
I'm
here's
super
Butker
proud
on
right
to
there.
kick it away.
They're running.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers into this Super Bowl. It was October of 2017 that the 49ers traded for Jimmy G. In February 2018, they made him the highest-paid quarterback in the NFL. And now here he is, just 2 short years later, trying to join Joe Montana and Steve Young as 49er quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl title. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Tyrann Mathieu's instincts as a defensive back, I believe, are second to none. And that allows him to play all over the secondary. He can line up as an outside corner, inside in the slot, and that's difficult to do because you get so much traffic in there. And then, of course, they can also move him back as a safety. Anywhere you put him, though, you know he's going to end up around the football.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
How much time has he got?
Protection's certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his leg.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Mahomes going to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now here's Mahomes, forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
And he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
What?
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
How is it an
call spot on? How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I need more to get up.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
I hate this. But
to the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
I really don't want
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Pretty sure I don't know.
San Francisco coming back out here on offense. This is a team that is in the midst of their first playoff appearance since 2013. Biggest jump of any squad because just 4 wins last year, 13 this year. And that win in Seattle, Week 17, so huge. The tackle by Dre Greenlaw and Jacob Hollister on the yard line to preserve the victory. You think about the magnitude of that play. What a difference it would be between 3 road games if they would have been the number 5 seed versus 2 potential home games as the number 1 seed.
If they find a way to win the Super Bowl, that tackle will be remembered. It's already there with Dan Bunz's hit in the Super Bowl against Pete Johnson, the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll talk about that like Mike Jones's stop for the Rams against the Titans in the Super Bowl where he stopped them about 1 yard short. That's how big of a play that was, to give them that open week and a chance to rest, because I think that team needed it. But I'm loving what San Francisco has done. Jimmy Garoppolo, people will question him about playing in the playoffs. Go back and look at the season. He played in how many different playoff-type games? I think he'll be okay. The defense and the pass rush. And if they needed just a little extra on the top, they're going to paint the end zones red, as they normally do when the 49ers have a big-time team, and that's what they're doing for the playoffs.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes.
And that's when he's got to be happy to have that. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
All right, Holmes. I know you're not meant for running, but...
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Protection or yards, bro.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Ooh, boys, that's...
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off on a
number 10, nice.
Jimmy Ward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there, not a big impact on first down. Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Don't pass it on.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete.
That's 4th, right?
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
I love getting flags.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And Garoppolo, maybe a free play.
It was worth it.
This one complete to Coleman. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Offside. Defense.
I love getting offside.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
I'm just going to send it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quan Alexander leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Oh, I'm so tough. That was my bad. I'm so bad. Wait, is that 3rd?
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Caught here by Bell. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Oh, yep, I'm so trapped. That's what happens when you back up, guys.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
I'm going to do that after second. I'm going to back up.
At the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll try and run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
What happened?
So we've reached halftime here in the 2020. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half.
What? Alright, chat.
Tedious halftime show.
I'm gonna get off.
To football.
14 and